December 11th, 2020. A retired postal worker in the United States, a mathematics teacher in Belgium, and a software developer in Australia are in a group chat together. They've been working on the same puzzle across 3 time zones for months, and at 12:41 a.m. one of them types, "I think this is it." They had just broken the Z-340, the most infamous unsolved cipher in American true crime history. The Zodiac Killer's 51-year-old coded message, decoded by 3 strangers on the internet. Today we're going deep on the Zodiac cipher, not just what it said, but how it was broken, what it revealed about the killer's psychology, and why investigators believe there are still messages out there that haven't been cracked. This is equal parts true crime and code-breaking history, a quick primer for anyone new to the Zodiac case. The Zodiac Killer was an unidentified serial killer who operated in Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. He claimed at least 5 confirmed murders, taunted police, and sent a series of letters and coded ciphers to Bay Area newspapers. He was never caught. His identity has never been confirmed. The Z-340, named for its 340 characters, was mailed to the San Francisco Chronicle in November 1969. Unlike the Zodiac's earlier cipher, which had been decoded within a week by a schoolteacher and her husband, the Z-340 resisted every attempt. The FBI tried, academic cryptographers tried, decades of amateur codebreakers tried, all failed.
What if it's not
What
linear?
made Z-340 so difficult was a deliberate obfuscation technique. The Zodiac had split the cipher into 2 halves, reversed the direction of encoding between them, and introduced deliberate errors to throw off frequency analysis, the most common tool for breaking substitution ciphers. The 3-man team who cracked it, David Oranchak, Jarl Van Eyck, and Sam Blake, used a combination of specialized software, statistical analysis, and thousands of hours of iteration. The breakthrough came when Oranchak hypothesized that the cipher was being read in a non-standard pattern, and Blake's program tested over 650,000 different root combinations to find a match. When they finally hit it, the message decoded to a taunting, rambling monologue. The Zodiac wrote that he would not reveal his identity in the cipher because it would slow down the collecting of slaves for his afterlife. He mocked investigators. He described killing as providing him with a sense of thrills. The FBI officially verified the solution in December 2020, confirming it was authentic. For families of victims, for cold case investigators, and for the enormous community of people who had spent decades on this problem, it was a massive moment. But it also refocused attention on what remains unsolved. The Zodiac sent at least 4 coded communications total. 2 are solved. 1, the Z-13, a short 13-character cipher, has never been cracked and may never be. And the identity of the killer himself remains one of the most debated unsolved mysteries in American history. Investigators today believe the most likely suspects are deceased, which means physical evidence has become nearly impossible to obtain. What remains is the paper trail, the letters, the ciphers, the postmarks, a ghost communicating in code. I'll link the full decoded text of Z-340 in the description if you want to read it yourself. Fair warning, it's genuinely unsettling. Subscribe if this is your first time here, comment your theory on who the Zodiac was, and I'll see you next video.